Hi everyone, and welcome back to English Podcast for Life, the show where we talk about life, learning, and growing in English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today's episode is going to be a powerful one. It's called Don't Waste Your Life.
That's right. It might sound dramatic, but it's something we all need to think about, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we only get one life. And yet, it's so easy to waste it.
So, what does it really mean to waste your life?
Good question. Let's break it down. To waste something means to use it in a careless or useless way. And your life, that's your time, your energy, your potential.
Yeah, when people say don't waste your life, they're really saying make your life meaningful.
Exactly. And what's interesting is that wasting your life doesn't always mean doing nothing. Sometimes you can be busy all day and still waste your life.
That's so true. You can work hard at the wrong job, or spend hours on things that don't really matter, like scrolling on your phone for hours.
Or watching YouTube videos about people watching YouTube videos.
Yes, it's like the ultimate time loop.
So, let's ask our listeners, are you living on purpose? Or are you just going through the motions?
Let's explore some signs that you might be wasting your life without even realizing it.
All right, number 1, living on autopilot.
You wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to bed, and repeat. You're not really present. You're just existing.
It's like you're asleep with your eyes open.
Exactly. And number 2, doing things just to please others.
Oh, yes, living for other people's expectations. Studying something you hate. Or taking a job you don't enjoy, just to make someone else happy.
It's so common, but in the end, you lose yourself.
Number 3, procrastination. Putting off what matters most.
You say, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week. Then next year, then never.
One of my favorite quotes says, "The trouble is, you think you have time." That's by the Buddha.
Oof, that hits hard. Let's pause for a moment and talk about some useful expressions we've used.
Great idea. First one, on autopilot.
If you live on autopilot, it means you're not thinking deeply about what you're doing. You're just going through routines like a robot.
Another one, going through the motions. That means doing things without feeling or real effort. Just following a routine with no passion.
And we also said, living on purpose. That means choosing your actions with intention, living with goals and meaning.
You know, Emma, sometimes people don't realize they're wasting their life until it's too late.
Yeah, they look back and say, what did I do with my time?
There was a nurse named Broniware who worked with people at the end of their lives. She wrote a book called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying.
That sounds deep. What were the top regrets?
One of the biggest was, I wish I'd lived a life true to myself, not what others expected of me.
Wow, that says everything.
Another regret was, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. People missed out on time with their families, their friends, for what?
So maybe the real question is, what will I regret if I don't change something now? Let's do a little quiz for our listeners.
Great! Grab a notebook, or just answer in your head.
Number 1. Are you excited to get up in the morning?
Number 2. Do you feel your days are meaningful?
Number 3. Are you working towards something that matters to you?
Number 4. When you look back at your week, do you feel proud of how you spent your time?
If you said no to most of these, don't panic. That's actually a good thing. Awareness is the first step to change.
Here's a simple habit you can try tonight. Ask yourself, did I waste today, or did I grow, even a little?
And be honest. If the answer is, I wasted it, That's okay. But tomorrow, do something different.
Start with just 15 minutes of doing something that matters. Reading, learning, moving your body, or helping someone else.
Small changes lead to big results.
Let's review some more expressions from today. Time flies. Time passes quickly. Kill time. Do something unimportant just to pass time. Make the most of it. Use time or opportunities wisely. Live on purpose. Choose how you live, with intention.
Try using these in your speaking or writing this week.
Well, next, we'll talk about why time is more valuable than money, and how to stop spending it like it's free.
Until then, think about how you're spending your time. And remember, don't waste your life.
Before we talked about how we often waste our lives without realizing it. If you missed it, go back and listen. It's packed with insights and useful English expressions.
Today, we're asking one big question. Is time more valuable than money?
Spoiler alert, yes, it is.
Totally. Time is something you can never get back. You can lose money and make it again. But once time is gone, it's gone forever.
Let's imagine this. Someone gives you $1,000. You feel rich, right?
Of course. That's exciting.
Now imagine someone gives you one more day to live. Just 24 more hours. That's worth even more.
Because what's the point of money if you don't have time to enjoy it?
Exactly. That's why we say, time is the most precious resource.
You know, I once heard this quote. Ordinary people think time is money. But wealthy, wise people know time is life.
Oof, that's powerful.
Let's look at some useful expressions about time. Time is of the essence. This means time is extremely important. On borrowed time. Living longer than expected or using time that feels like a gift. Beat the clock. To finish something just before a deadline. Make every second count. Don't waste a moment, use it wisely.
Try using one of these in a sentence right now. For example, I had to beat the clock to finish my project on time.
Let's talk about modern life. Where does our time actually go?
Oh boy, for many people, straight into their phones.
Let's do a little challenge. Look at your screen time right now.
Go ahead, we'll wait. Check how many hours you spent on your phone yesterday.
Shocked? Most people spend 3 to 5 hours a day on their phones. That's over 1,000 hours a year.
That's like 40 full days a year. Imagine what you could do with that time. Learn a language, write a book, start a business.
Or just spend more time with people you love.
It's not about never using your phone. It's about being aware. Are you using your time or losing it?
Here's a little story I love. Imagine you have a big glass jar. That jar is your life.
You also have big rocks, small stones, sand, and water. The big rocks are the most important things: your health, your family, your dreams.
The stones are less important: your job, your car, your social life. The sand, that's all the little stuff. And the water is everything else: social media, news, distractions.
Now if you fill the jar with water and sand first, there's no room for the big rocks.
But if you put the big rocks in first, then the stones, then the sand, you'll still have space.
So the lesson is, put the big things in first. Use your time on what really matters.
Here's a tip for our listeners. Try a simple time audit.
What's that?
For one day, write down how you spend each hour. From when you wake up to when you go to sleep.
Be honest, you might be surprised.
Then ask yourself, is this how I want to live my life? What can I remove or reduce?
Maybe it's an hour of scrolling TikTok. Or too much time worrying about things you can't control.
Let's review some useful expressions from today. Time is of the essence, every second matters. On borrowed time, you're lucky to have extra time. Make every second count, don't waste even a moment. Use your time wisely, be smart about how you spend time. Spend time on what matters, focus on what's important.
Choose two and try using them in your journal or a conversation this week.
We all get the same 24 hours in a day. What we do with them, that's what makes the difference.
Use your time to grow, to love, to learn. Don't treat it like it's unlimited.
As the saying goes, don't count the days. Make the days count.
So, how will you spend your next hour?
After a short break, we'll talk about how to find your purpose and why passion matters more than a paycheck. Welcome back to English Podcast for Life, your favorite place to grow in life and in English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack.
So, we asked what it means to waste your life. We looked at time and why it's more valuable than money.
And now, it's time to talk about purpose. What are you here to do? What lights you up? And what if you don't know yet?
So, what is purpose?
Great question. Purpose is your reason for doing something. It's the why behind your actions.
Yeah, it's that feeling of this is what I meant to do.
And when people live with purpose, they're usually more focused, more motivated, and, let's be honest, more alive.
But here's the thing. Your purpose doesn't have to be some huge mission. It could be something small but deeply meaningful to you.
Exactly. For one person, it might be starting a company. For someone else, it might be raising kind children.
Let's talk about passion now.
Yes, passion is what excites you. What fills you with energy?
It's the thing you could talk about for hours. Or do for hours without getting bored.
Emma, what's something you're passionate about?
Honestly, helping people learn English. Watching someone understand a new idea and light up, that's amazing.
I love that. For me, it's storytelling. Podcasts, videos, anything where I can connect ideas with people.
So here's a question for our listeners. What do you love so much that you lose track of time doing it?
Let's look at some great phrases we're using today. Follow your calling. Do the work you feel meant to do. Go all in, put your full effort into something. Live for something. Have a strong purpose. Feel alive, feel full of energy and meaning. Light you up, make you excited and inspired.
You can say, teaching lights me up. I feel alive when I'm painting. Let's be honest. Many people don't know their purpose yet.
And that's okay. In fact, most people discover it. It doesn't just fall from the sky.
Start with curiosity. What interests you? What makes you ask questions? What are you naturally drawn to?
Try new things, take a class. Talk to different people. Volunteer, travel, write, explore.
Purpose grows from action, not just thinking.
I got a message from a listener last week. Her name's Karina, from Poland.
Hi, Karina.
She said, I was working in an office job that felt empty. One day, I took a weekend pottery class. I loved it. 1 year later, I quit my job, and now I sell handmade mugs. I finally feel alive.
That's beautiful. And she didn't know her passion until she tried something new. We also want to say your passion doesn't have to be your job.
Right? You don't need to monetize everything. Sometimes, doing something just because you love it is enough.
You can work in a regular job and still live a passionate life.
The key is to make time for the things that matter to you.
and don't ignore that little voice inside that says, I wish I could. Let's give our listeners something to do.
Grab a notebook and write answers to these 3 questions. What activities make me feel excited and alive? What would I do every day, even if I didn't get paid? What problem in the world do I care about?
Don't rush. Take your time. You might be surprised by what you write.
Here are the top expressions from this episode. Follow your calling, go all in, live for something, light you up, feel alive.
Choose one and use it in a sentence today. Maybe post it on Instagram or write it in your diary. At the end of the day, life isn't about being busy. It's about being fulfilled.
So take one small step toward your passion today. Try something new. Or return to something you once loved.
Because the biggest waste of life is living without heart.
Next, we'll explore one of the biggest topics of all, regret. What do people wish they had done differently?
And how can you avoid those regrets starting today?
Until next time, be bold, be curious, and as always, don't waste your life. Hey everyone, now we'll talk about regret.
Let's start simple. What does regret mean?
It means you feel bad about something you did, or something you didn't do.
And let's be honest, most regrets are about things we didn't do.
We regret not taking the risk, not saying how we felt, not changing when we had the chance.
There's even a phrase. We regret more the things we didn't do than the things we did.
Let's look at a few useful expressions. Better safe than sorry. It's better to avoid risk, even if it means missing out. Take a leap of faith. Do something risky with hope and trust. Live with no regrets. Try to make choices you won't feel sorry about later. If only, a phrase used when expressing regret. I wish I had. Another way to show regret about the past.
You can say things like, I wish I had studied abroad. If only I had said yes to that opportunity.
Let's go back to that powerful book by Bronnie Ware. The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying.
Here they are. I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not what others expected. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. I wish I had let myself be happier.
That last one hits hard. Let myself be happier. Like we're not allowing ourselves to enjoy life.
Exactly, because sometimes we choose safety. We choose comfort. But deep inside, we're not satisfied.
Here's the truth. A comfortable life can become a trapped life.
Oof, that's deep.
We stay in relationships, jobs, or routines, not because we love them, but because they're familiar.
But real growth lives outside of comfort.
That's where the phrase take a leap of faith comes in.
It means you jump even when you can't see exactly what's waiting on the other side. Let me share a story we received from one of our listeners, Ali from Morocco.
Hey Ollie.
Ali wrote, For years, I stayed in a career I hated because it was safe. But I always dreamed of becoming a photographer. One day, my friend passed away suddenly. That changed everything. I realized life was short. I quit my job. Now I take portraits full-time.
Wow, that's incredible. From regret to rebirth.
Sometimes, a wake-up call is what we need. But don't wait for a tragedy. Start now.
Here's a little journaling challenge for our listeners.
Ask yourself these 3 questions. If I continue living this way, what might I regret in 10 years? What's something I wish I had the courage to do right now? What's stopping me, and is it really worth it?
Be honest. Regret doesn't have to be your story.
Here's the thing. You can't control the past. But you can shape the future.
Say no to fear. Say no to waiting. Say no to regret.
Say yes to courage. Say yes to growth. Say yes to a life you're proud of.
Because every day is a chance to make a better story.
In our final part, we'll give you concrete habits and actions to stop wasting time and start building the life you truly want.
You won't want to miss it. Until then, take that leap. And as always, don't waste your life.
Welcome to the final part of our episode, Don't Waste Your Life. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Earlier, we've talked about what it means to waste your life, why time is priceless, how to find your purpose, and how to say no to regret.
Now it's time for the big question. What can you do right now? What habits and actions can help you live fully?
Let's start simple. Sometimes, big change feels impossible. So start with just one small step.
For example, instead of watching TV for an hour, read a chapter of a book you love.
Or replace 5 minutes of scrolling social media with a quick walk outside.
Small steps add up, and before you know it, you'll see a big difference. Here's a practical tip. Make a simple daily plan focused on your priorities.
Write down 3 things you want to do tomorrow that move you closer to your goals.
And don't forget to schedule breaks and fun time too.
Balance is key.
A lot of us waste time because we say yes to too many things.
Exactly. Saying no is a skill, and it protects your time and energy.
You can say, "Thanks for the offer, but I can't right now. I'm focusing on some important goals at the moment."
It's okay to set boundaries.
Here's a powerful method, time blocking.
That means setting specific times for tasks, like 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock for learning English, 10 o'clock to 10:15 for a break.
When you focus on one thing at a time, you're more productive and less distracted.
Let's challenge you to a 7-day plan.
For 1 week, try this every day. Write down your top 3 priorities for the day. Spend at least 30 minutes working on one passion project or skill. Say no to at least one time-wasting activity. Reflect at night. Did I make the most of today?
Send us your stories or questions. We'd love to hear how it goes.
Here are some useful expressions to motivate action. Seize the day, make the most of the present. Take the first step, begin something important. Don't wait for tomorrow, start now, don't delay. Make progress, move forward. Stay focused, keep your attention on your goals.
Try to use these in your daily conversations or writing this week.
Remember, your life is your story. You're the author.
Every choice is a sentence, every action a paragraph.
So make it a story you're proud of.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast, Don't Waste Your Life.
We hope this podcast inspired you to think, to feel, and most importantly to act.
Keep learning English and keep living fully. Don't waste your life.